This is my 00 Legacy B4 Blitzen. She's 2-litre twin turbo. She's automatic Tiptronic. She's obviously the Blitzen spec is, but I think only refers really to the kits, spoilers, and numbers and stuff, which are factory kits. They mean like aftermarket stuff, but they're original factory spec. She was imported in 2008. Closer friend of mine had it, and then he sold it to me. She's very good and clean, generally speaking. It's very good. There's a few dogs and things, a bit of a scratch on the bumper, a bit of a scuff. That is basically a bit of the bumper which broke off only last week, I'm afraid. I think it may have been broken in the past before, because there is some evidence of fiberglass, so it's the second time around, I'm afraid. New tyres, just probably only a couple of thousand kilometres on the tyres I put on myself. There's a bit of another scratch there on the back door. Yeah, just a couple of, there's just a small mark there on the door edge. It's small, bit of a distortion there in the door. Nothing really to kind of worry you, you know, if you wanted to give it to kind of a dent doctor type guy or dent devil or whoever they are. They would do an awful lot for it. There's a small little bit of a crease there again, just there. The paint really zings up. It's a bit tarry now, so I could do with a proper valet. There's another dent, that's kind of the really only the kind of main dent there on the door that you would notice that really well worth taking out. What else? She's NCT'd until July. She's taxed until July. I've had it since January. And it's been a very enjoyable car for me, but just look, pay cut after pay cut after pay cut, and I just don't have the money to do the few necessary jobs. The main problem with this car, it's an automatic Tiptronic, and basically what happens is it doesn't engage drive properly. What happens is it takes a few revs of the throttle to get her to engage, and which I will demonstrate for you now. Basically what you do is you just pop it into drive. I will do my best now to get it to react properly. But basically that's it. It won't usually go straight into gear if I can demonstrate by looking at the door. I'm not sure if you can hear just a few small revs, and she pops into drive. Now that's basically it. It takes a bit of cajoling to get it to go. Aside from that, she will stay in drive, no problem at all. She will stay in drive, and she will go to the back now without popping out of drive. She'll drive 100%. But when you set her down and when you stop her again, you're kind of back to square one. But sometimes it isn't too bad at all, and other times you can take a little bit of extra cajoling. But nothing once it's in. Like if you're in a car park and if you're bumping backwards and forwards, it stays in gear, no problem. It basically, if you leave it idle for more than a couple of minutes, it kind of it doesn't like it. You basically have to kind of convince it to go again. But, it doesn't burn any oil. Rev's good. Loads of power. New battery. I got her service when I had her in January. She basically is coming up to a service again, and she basically will have to get a timing belt. Now look, everybody leaves things off. I might leave it go to the next interval, maybe do it around the end of the year. That wouldn't be unusual, but look, I have to get her put it down on the official list of jobs that I'm doing. It doesn't need to have the timing belt service done. She's not messed with in any way. She doesn't have turbo timers. She doesn't have blow-off valves or valves or anything. This is pretty ignorant about those things now. Turbos are fine, everything's fine. Anybody who's very complimentary to it. But that's her, warts and all. It's basically, look, if I had the money I'd fix it. It's as simple as that. I was quoted 1,500 VAT to recondition well service. That's where I am with the car. I just simply just don't want to do it myself. I'm going to grab that bonnet. But be sure and give me a ring if you have any more questions. I'll be delighted